Okay, so welcome to the SmoothRider RideReview service. I'm just going to run through how it works here. So I'm Andrew. I'm going to be giving you your reviews based on videos that you send to me. So what do you need to do? Basically, you just need to send me a video of your ride. I'll then upload it into my system here, run the video, and review your ride as if I was riding with you, giving you tips and feedback. So let's just get on with this first one as an example. Okay, so this rider has provided me with what looks like a 360 video. It's provided to me in two versions. There's the forward-facing version and the rear-facing version. That's great because it then allows me to see exactly what it is happening up in front and behind. So that's the best way for me to review a video. You send me two separate videos and I'll compile them. Alternatively, you can compile the two as this looks like, send it to me, and then I'll review the video. Either way is okay. Okay, so now what I'll do is I would run the video in real time, pausing it to bring out any pertinent points. Then I will complete the video and share it with you. So let's get started on this video. So here we are, we're in a rural area coming up, a residential area coming up to a junction. The ride's turning right, good position in there. Having a look left, look right. It's quite a busy road. Having a good look around, keep looking, and then keep looking, keep looking. Yep, probably a little bit close to that transit band. Straight onto a mini roundabout. Straight lined it as much as possible. Excellent. No need to go round that roundabout. No need on a mini roundabout to use indicators. So the rider's obviously looking around. I can see lots of head movement there. There is traffic following. The van in front has got his brakes on. He's slowing down. There's another mini roundabout coming up. We want to keep moving, so we want to keep a space between us and the van ahead. Nice look off to the left and the right, making sure those vehicles were stationary. Got a nice following distance from the van in front. That gives us view down the road, and people, for instance, in this left-hand junction here would have a good view of us because we're not too close. Like what I'm seeing so far. Keep the head moving around is excellent. Gives you good what we call spatial awareness. You want to know everything that's going on around you at all times. So that's the start of the video. So here we are. We're still urban, but we're moving it up. We've come up to a bigger roundabout now. Looks like we're turning left, so you're giving a good look right. Look past, filtered in behind this car. On a single carriageway, lots of traffic. System of traffic lights which would indicate is 30 miles an hour unless otherwise indicated. So we've got traffic lights, pedestrian control crossing up ahead. Some would say, what's going on here? Why are you overtaking on the zigzag lines? Well, the highway code says we can, if it's safe to do so, but we must not pass the vehicle right up by the crossing. So the last vehicle before the crossing we must not overtake, and that was fine. And also passing cars is easiest done, safest done when those cars are stationary. So we've got a good following distance. We're in a good position in the road. Allows us to look down beside this heavy goods vehicle to see what's oncoming. We've got a roundabout coming. So we're positioned for either the right or the straight ahead. Truck's turning left, so we can come. We're going to go either right or straight ahead. I can't see an indicator here. Yeah, that's a great shoulder check before we leave the roundabout to make sure nobody was coming up there from our blind side. So this is street lighting, but the indication here is 50 miles an hour. Position's good for this slight left-hand curve. Not too much to the middle, but we're getting good view down the road. Bit of oncoming traffic here. We've moved away from it onto the near side, which improves our view around the bend. And we've got a roundabout coming up. I'd like to see some mirror checks as we come up to that roundabout, so we've got an idea of what's coming. No traffic on that roundabout at all, so well within our rights to straight line that roundabout. Remember, a motorcycle is most stable when we keep that bike upright. Following distance is good. Back onto that 50 mile an hour. We've got oncoming traffic. Might as well drop back and relax. There's no point positioning too close to that car in front because we can't do an overtake. We just want to keep things smoother. Overtakes for bikes often happen as we approach a roundabout when the cars in front might slow down much quicker than us. So we position, we can see we've got a roundabout coming up. Let's see where we're going. Looks like we're positioning to go straight ahead. Cars are all slowing down really early. No traffic coming onto that roundabout. So again, there's no specific lanes here, and as long as we don't hinder the progress of other users on that roundabout, we were quite within our rights to position and ride through the way we did. And good shoulder checks and mirror checks as we went around that roundabout. So I'm just going to freeze it here, and then we'll move it on up to a different location to give you a better idea. Okay, so now we're coming up towards traffic lights. Traffic lights controlling the exit and entrance onto a roundabout. They're green for us. Multiple lanes here. We've chosen our lane straight ahead. We're going to stick with it. A couple of cars in those two lanes. Traffic lights up ahead are red. All slowing down for that those traffic lights. And yeah, quite within our rights, and there was space ahead for us to filter to the front. Don't cross that solid white line. Good shoulder check to the right to make sure the road is clear. We're now onto a little piece of dual carriageway. Lights are changed for the pedestrians. See, you're trying to keep it moving. Is it worth it? Maybe we could have just pulled up here and stopped. Going to have to anyway. Good idea to check around, see who's behind us when we're held at those traffic lights. So it looks like we're close to a residential park. Here's a roundabout, looks busy. We're going straight ahead. It's a good position here because lane 1 will allow us to see the left-hand exit early and give us the straightest line through that roundabout. Rider obviously knows this area well. So the traffic lights coming up, we're going straight ahead. Information sign for a large roundabout onto a national route there. And we're positioned for either the straight ahead or two options here, straight ahead, two roads straight ahead and right. We're positioned for A5. Bit of a squeeze through here, and it looks like no traffic lights working, so there's a lot of caution needed here. People are showing caution. You've had a good look and the road's clear, so we've filtered on nicely onto this roundabout. Looking round the roundabout, excellent. Stayed in our position, check to the left, everybody's held up there, and accelerate away. There's a bike up ahead. So, bit of dual carriageway, always a bit dull. let's have a look. Let's move it on up. So moving down this dual carriageway, nice following distance. We've just done an overtake. We're following that motorcycle well in front. Good following distance there. No point rushing past him because we're only going to get held up by that white van. So we're going past this truck. Checking the mirrors to the left because we're coming across to the left-hand lane. I would assume we're either going straight ahead or more likely turning left here. Check the mirrors on the way in, so there's no need to do those shoulder checks. There was going to be nobody coming up our inside there. Now we've got double solid white lines, so there's no opportunity to overtake here. 40 miles an hour is indicated by the signs, so we might as well just hold back and relax. No point harrying this vehicle in front because we've got nowhere to go. So I'm just going to pause it here and see what we've got up ahead. So we've been following this little white hatchback through the village. He's just turned off in front of us. The village brought us down to 30 miles an hour. We're going to maintain that 30 miles an hour. Looks like a lovely hot day. So you've got to be aware of kids maybe out on bicycles, cyclists, all those sort of things. Warning of slow, pedestrian control crossing. It's green, no pedestrians that I can see. Road's disappearing to the left, so we would ideally want to be positioned out to the right, which we were. Now it's going around to the right, so we're coming back towards the left. That's good positioning there. Drops into the shadow, back out to the middle of the road for that left-hand bend. Excellent. Yep, really liking the positioning here. Always a problem in this dappled light to see pedestrians potentially walking, so your positioning is good. You're well away from the left-hand side, but you're giving yourself a good view. We just moved out into the Nationals, accelerated away, vehicles up in front, double solid white lines, so is there any point rushing up to them? Just keep cruising, keep a nice space. Let's see what the road holds for us. We've got a bridge coming up. Excellent position there for that bridge. Near side to allow view. Still nowhere to go. Even if there was no oncoming traffic, we still regulated by that solid white line on our side, which means we cannot overtake. Even if we see the road is clear and we think we can overtake, we don't know what that solid white line is protecting. Maybe it's something we haven't seen. A nice position on the near side for that right hand bend. 3 vehicles in front. 3 vehicles in front. Now we've lost that solid white line, so overtakes are on, but the road is bending away from us. You're positioned out nicely for an early view, which you've got. Yeah, nice position out to the offside before you accelerate it. Don't accelerate up to that car in front. So let's continue this rural journey a little bit further ahead. So now we've got a little bit of clear road. The pace has picked up a little bit. Warning arrows, keeping arrows of solid white line coming up. Positioning out to the near side is going to give us a good view. Solid white lines again. Broken white lines, overtake if we'd been closer, but there's oncoming traffic. Everybody's on their brakes now. Keep ins telling us the solid white lines coming up. Dragon's teeth going to change your speed. 30 miles an hour. Let's pause the video. So that's what you're going to get from me. You're going to get a video with a commentary and recommendations of how you could improve your riding. If I see any danger points, if I see good riding, I'm going to comment on it. If I see areas where that riding could be improved, I'm going to comment on that as well. I'll then put the whole thing together, give it a little header at the front, a little set of titles, and then I'll share that with you, and you can keep it, use it, and develop your riding from that, and hopefully maybe come along to SmoothRider for an actual live coaching day. So there you go, that's a rider review.